I wanted to pop on real quick and do this live. Um, I was in the bathroom earlier and I be getting a lot of downloads when I'm taking a shower. It's crazy. But being infinite beings that we are, being made in the image and likeness of God, we ourselves are gods because we are God's children. We cannot be anything less than who we were created from. That's just like if your mama is an Indian, then you an Indian. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like, for people that, this stuff be going over their head, they be thinking about it too much. Look, you cannot be nothing apart from the being that created you. Okay? You are an infinite source. Period. Okay? You can create anything that this entity that lives in you can create. What's up, sis? You can do that. You can call upon this power at will and do that. It took a little time for us to get to the place where, oh, we can do this. But once you get there, you like, because as you're walking the journey, you're coming into the knowledge of self-realization, who you are, who you have always been. This has never changed. What changed was when you came into this earth plane, the people around you began to talk crazy. Children always know who they are. That's why they be running up to people, hugging them, and they just want to love everybody. They just want to why don't y'all get along? Because they know this is stupid. Why are we doing this back and forth when we can create something amazing together? If you watch children, just children, just being kids, they love each other. Like, and they can't hold nothing against each other. You took my toy, I'm gonna hit you by. Okay, let's be friends. That's how they is. So anyway, I was in the bathroom and I got this download. And I had wrote a post about this years ago about we are the pharaohs of this is our temple. This is our kingdom. Okay. Nothing should just come up in your kingdom talking about, look, this is how things are. Maybe that used to fly when you was little, and you couldn't do anything about it because all these other people was around you trying to dictate to you, this is the life you're supposed to have. But now that you done grew up now, okay, it's time to clear out your temple. Get all these little peasants. That's what they is. Worry, anxiety, fear, doubt, unbelief. All of them is peasants. All these things that's telling you that you cannot be the greatest version of yourself, the most the best possible thing that as a child that you always wanted to be, that one thing that you always wanted to do, and you let somebody talk you out of it. You let somebody tell you can't be that. As a child, you knew that, look, I can do anything I put my mind to. But somewhere along the line, it's from people, it's from the community, it's from the environment, it's from what they have put on us to make us think you less than that. Oh, I'm not less than God. I'm not less than that. Okay? So anyway, you can't let these peasants, these vain imaginations. That's what I love to use that word, because they are contrary to the source energy, the I am, the God, the creator, the universal energy, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna get into all them names. I'm saying all them names for people who need to hear all them names. They cannot stand in the face of truth. What I love to do is when I have a vain imagination or a contrary thought that is against me moving forward, I like to put it to the test. I like to literally put it to the test. I like to say, okay, if it says you ain't got no money for that, I like to say, but didn't God provide us with the money we needed for something else and we didn't have money for? Then that voice get quiet. It'd be like, then I don't hear it no more. So in the face of truth, it doesn't matter if you having an off day and you feeling angry, frustrated. You can always put that to the test. Like, is this who I would be if that event didn't happen. Compare it. Compare and contrast your emotion. Compare it and see. Just see. Just say, maybe I wouldn't have got like this if that event had happened. So if it hadn't happened, how would you be? You would be happy. You would be joyful. You wouldn't be tripping out. You wouldn't be worrying about nothing. Go back to that. Get out of that worration and doubt. Them is peasants. We got to start acting like the kings and queens that we are, the pharaohs, the gods, the sitting on the throne. This is why they had a saying, God is in his holy temple. Is God in his holy temple? And which one is up there? You got to start asking yourself when you getting upset about stuff, okay, who I done put on the throne of my mind? Who up there running stuff? Is fear running you today? Is doubt running you today? Is unbelief running you today? Are you going to let what's going on around you cause you to change your plans? Or what you originally wanted to do, you had set your heart to do? Are you going to let whatever this is run your day? That's what a lot of people do. And they wake up, they stomp their toe, and then the whole day is fucked up. Why it had to be like that? You stumped your toe, rub your toe, kiss your toe, go soak your toe, tell your toe you love it. Don't let that ruin your day. It ain't got to ruin your day. You still awesome. You still amazing. Stomp toe or no stomp toe. You still incredible. You still an infinite being. Rub that toe. Okay, on to the next thing. You don't have to allow these things to consume who you are. Some people are literally living in a consumed reality. Decades and decades and decades of it. They let one person hurt them 10 years ago and they still walking in it. I actually met a woman. She's 55 years old. She let what her parents did to her and her siblings did to her when she was younger dictate how she operated. She said, I'll never forgive them and I don't talk to them anymore. I mean, she talked about it like it was happening right then. I was like, so you allow that to be like your mindset every day? Yes, when they call me, I don't answer the phone. I can't stand them. They treated me like Cinderella. They made me do all of the work, all of this. I'm like, so how do you feel, now, like apart from that? She was like, I'm sick a lot. I take all these medications. She took out a bag of pills she's taking just to help her get through the day because of unforgiveness. Because she chose I'm going to keep sowing my energy into what happened to me 30 years ago, 40 years ago. I'm going to keep sowing my energy into that. So she don't have no time for nothing else. She using up all her strength, all of her might, all of her power is going into, I got to keep this alive. I got to make them feel. Let me tell you something. You ain't going to make nobody feel nothing of what you feel. People going to go on with their life and you going to still be in that little hole. You going to still be that little crab in the bottom of the bucket. They're going to go on with their life. That's why they be looking at you like, really? You held on to that all your life? They don't care. They done moved on. They done got married and had kids, got grandkids now. Some of them great-grandparents. They looking at you like, what is you talking about? Girl, you mad about the lollipop I took from you at 10? Y'all better start going in your closet healing. This stuff sound crazy because it is. We need to heal as individuals. We got to stop blaming other people for the stuff that we are allowing to continue in our life. You have to go somewhere and sit down with yourself and say, okay, they took that lollipop from me, but you know what? I can go buy me a whole bag of lollipops now. Y'all just need to get in a space, make you a safe space where you can sit down and talk about how you feel. Get you a notebook. I'm a big fan of writing stuff down. I love writing stuff down and burning it later on once I've wrote it down. I done wrote a letter. I wrote letters to plenty of people. I ain't never give them to them because it wasn't for them. It was for me, for my healing. I wrote all these letters of everything. I like telling them, look, this is what you did. And I mean, I talked to them just like I was talking to them. And then I took the letter and I burned it. Or I put it into my I call it my prayer box. This is something my dad started. He was like, whenever you want to give something to God, you give it to him and you do not take it back. He's like, if you going to take it back, then you keep it. But if you going to give it to God for him to fix it, then you put it in that box and that's it. And you letting him deal with it. And that's how I had gotten to a point. Maybe y'all need to make you a box of letters that you need to get out of your spirit, get it out of you, and put it somewhere else. Because once it's on paper, it's no longer up here in your mind, running rampant. Oh, they did this. Oh, they took my lollipops, Lord. They took them and they ain't never gave them back. They ain't gonna never give them back, honey. I'm sorry to tell you, you ain't gonna never get them. You ain't gonna never get them back from them. And they gonna look at you like you crazy every time you show up at a family reunion. They gonna wonder, what is the matter with this girl? Keep talking about that lollipop that I took. I'm being for real. Somebody need to tell y'all. Y'all got to cut this mess out. This is a lot of inner work that need to be done. Or you get around other people and why do y'all always make me feel like this? Who made you feel like what? That's something that ain't healed in you. You need to go and sit down with yourself and figure out, what is it when I get around so-and-so, I am immediately reactive? What is making me immediately reactive to these people? That's what you need to ask yourself. Not just because she wore a red dress or she thinks she cute, or she think you can be cute too. You can be all that too. I mean, what are we doing? What are we approving here? Y'all need to stop coddling these family members and friends that's telling y'all all this stuff. Y'all look, y'all you need to go heal. Ain't nobody finna be dealing with your bipolar ass. Like, for real, all the time. Like, I can see, you just came through something, but 15 years of that? No. They need to go somewhere and sit down and talk to whoever it is, Buddha, Jesus, whoever, somebody. You need to talk to somebody and figure it out, sort it out. I'm serious because it's consuming people. People is dying from stress, crazy high blood pressures, crazy, like out of this world blood pressures. I don't know why the veins in my head always palpitating. I know why, because you ain't let that crap go. Like, you keeping a whole world of drama going in your brain, and your body is sick of processing it. It's like, you know what, man, fuck it, I will just go back to spirit, because I am not dealing with this. This is crazy, like, for real. But I love y'all, and I wish y'all an amazing day. I hope you got something out of this. Please remember that I love you, and this is coming from a place of love, and I only want to see you succeed and just be the best version of yourself. Peace.